no absolutely intention on enjoying myself today, which is the holiday. So religious people are hardliner or just going to the rallies or whatever and rallying for this guy's agendas and howling and cheering and whatever for that matter. And the rest of the nation, the rich elite, you can't call them the elite, but let's just say they are elite. So these elite people are just going right to the next to the, I don't know, just like this is spots, and they're just eating food and just, I have no idea what the hell is going on in this country. I mean, I don't know what actually makes these people happy. I mean, happiness. I have no idea what makes these people happy. But they're just enjoying themselves. They're just eating and maybe listening to some music or whatever, which Iranian really, for some crazy reason, only listen to old Persian music, which was dated back to before the Islamic Revolution, which makes it really fun because the Islamic Revolution comes to stop this music and whatever. But as a result, this is today, for example, you can just come here and listen to those forbidden music or whatever, which is fascinating. There's a cop here and there are like traffic cops, thank God. They're not stopping someone like me, and I have no whatever intention to go faster or whatever. I have absolutely nothing like that. So this is going to be the end of the long line ranting, rambling, whatever. And I'm really exhausted. I mean, emotionally exhausted. I can't live with these people. I cannot possibly. If you're part of this community or part of this society, the life is actually really fascinating. You can just enjoy your own fucking life or whatever. But if you're just not, and you cannot possibly adapt to this community, life is fucking hell. And God or evolution or whatever is not going to help you at any way, because evolution is just a stand for corruption. Seriously, I mean, think about it. Everything happened to the world is based on some reasoning. And one of the interesting facts about the Middle East, they love certainty more than any other community. And I mean, people looking for certainty, and they're looking for precise answer for anything. That's how the human brain works, because with that mentality we have the cars, we have the standards, we have the regulation, we have the law and order. Because when we have that 50 miles speed limit or 100 kilometers speed limit, or just these lanes, this painting on the road, all of them, because we as a human only think as a precise and certainty, and we think these things could bring us the safetiness which we are looking for and make us happy, because when we are safe we think comfortable, and after that everything is going to be hunky-doody. Never mind, I have never seen that bridge was open, but for some reason that was open, maybe because one of those residents are just coming back and just mingling around. Anyway, but as I said before, those buildings are illegal. Anyway, never mind. So what do we have the next? I forgot. Yeah, so we have this mentality as a human being to uncertainty or whatever, but at the Western countries and Western community and Western nations, people actually taking responsibility for themselves, and they're actually thinking out of the box a little bit more, and they think how they could improve the community, how they could improve their own society or whatever. They think if there is a possible way to just help for themselves and help and improve any other things like this bike. They're just making things and stuff and practicing and exercising their own rights of the thinking. But when you come to the Middle East, people are, not just Middle East, the whole Asia is usually like that, and Africa is usually like that. People really are tired already, and majority have a low or average IQ, so taking responsibility for complicated problem is really, really hard and impossible to think of. So, which makes those things, those complications, makes it to just group thinking. And after group thinking, they're looking for someone who could actually lead that thinking, and that would end up making the decision of the leader in the society. So, always in Middle East and always in Asian countries, there are always people looking for some reason, some person, some individual person who would lead them away. That is one of the reasons even Middle East and even Muslims love Trump. Not because Trump loved Islam or whatever, or their ideology or their vision or whatever, just because there was a guy who could promise them something good happen to their own community. He was the guy who would just say, make the Persia great again, make Iran great again. They were looking for someone who would do that. But as for the same as if they have to be looking to just do that. They have to just move their own backside and just do something positive for their own community. But it's really hard for them to actually try to do that. So they're looking for another guy who would come and help them. They don't even know what the problem is. They have no idea what their own issue is. They're just looking for the help, someone who come and help them out of poverty, help them out of whateverness. And they don't necessarily trying to do that by just looking at them, when you look at another country, because it's not the old age. You could just look and learn from another society. You could just learn from another community and improve your own community with that. These guys are just, what was I telling you? They're just having a really low 250cc, but they're actually thinking, I have some big fucking bike or whatever. They're actually thinking it's just a heavy-duty bike. So they had these gears, the track race gears, which is cost tons and tons, especially in this community. So yeah, just go. Yeah, these bikes are Chinese and Indians, and they're just 250s or 200cc's or something like that, and they're just dressed up and actually thinking they're out of the box or whatever. But the Middle Eastern people and the people who are living here, they're just looking for the guidance, someone who come and give them some certainty comes out of like the exact word, like there is a heaven or hell, like there is something coming with you or coming after you. Before or whatever. I've lost my track. These bikers have just lost my own track. Let me just turn away because this road just doesn't go anywhere. Never mind. Yeah, that was back in the day, and today is the 2020, so it's a holiday. Lots of these people are just going for recreation. For fuck's sake, stop waiting me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I have no idea what was that rant for, but something happened, and yeah.